To me, the definition of adventure is having no idea how you're going to get there. You may have some vague notion of where you're going to go and where you want to be, but the way to get there is subject to whim, and I like to get to a new road and just ask myself, where does that go, and then find out.
I love riding motorcycles, and whether it's motocross, supercross, as long as you're on two wheels, it's a lot of fun. But adventure riding is a whole different crowd. They have a really great motorcycling spirit and passion. There's a lot of camaraderie. We're here at the 2014 KTM Adventure Rider Rally. It's the second one that I've attended. This is the 11th annual. Had a lot of fun yesterday riding up and down the gorge, and today we're going to do a bigger ride, 241 miles. That'll be the biggest one yet for me, and we're excited. I'm riding a 1190R and Jackie's riding a 450 EXC, and this is her first event. I think we're both having a lot of fun and around great people, and it definitely has the KTM spirit, so we're enjoying it.
Day 2 here in Taos, New Mexico, and we're here for the KTM Rider Adventure Rally. And yesterday we got to do a nice loop, about 160 miles, and we were lost for the first hour. Rode some a little bit more technical two-track than what we were anticipating, but it actually ended up being really awesome. And today we're going out, I think, a little bit more of a pavement section, and I got some cool stops along the way. I think a little raspberry farm, coffee place, who knows, but this new 1190 is awesome, and everyone seems to be having a blast, and we'll just keep having a good time.
My role at the Rider Rally is my day job is teaching off-road riding skills, and we cater to the dual sport adventure rider. So we fit in perfect here with the crowd, and KTM has me here to kind of just teach people what these bikes are capable of doing, how important some of just the basic skills are, but we go all the way to the advanced stuff, and we show them, hey, you can get in a little bit of trouble, but you just kind of use some of the skills that we teach, and you can get yourself out of it, or know how not to get into it in the first place by being a better rider, a safer rider. And it's the adventure bikes, all the skills that you would teach on a normal dirt bike transfer right over to the adventure bike. You just have to respect it because it is so powerful and it is so heavy, but they're really capable when you use them for kind of what they're designed for, which is adventure riding. It's not a dirt bike, it's a bike that can take you 700 or 800 miles in a day if you need to get that far, and up through big mountain passes or out in the desert or wherever you manage to go on.
I didn't know what to expect. I knew this was an adventure rally, but I'd never been to one before, and I was completely impressed. Really cool, just kind of everybody just hanging out and having fun, telling stories. The loops that they put together were definitely bigger than I expected them to be. I got to give it to these guys. I race motorcycles for a living, and I was beat by the end of each day. We were doing some rides. Every ride was over 100 miles, and some of them were over 200. So it kicked my butt, but it was really, really fun. KTM put on a great event, and to kind of facilitate and organize like something like this was neat to see. It was neat to be a part of. I was happy that they invited me to come, and I would not turn down another invite for the rest of my life.
Just seeing old friends I haven't seen in 6 or 8 years, and I really like the Jimmy Lewis schools. I think that was a really positive thing. Even though I've been riding since I was 16, Jimmy showed me I didn't know everything. And that was very, very cool.